Hey guys, if you do YouTube advertising or if you're interested in doing YouTube advertising, I'm sure you'll come across Veeroll. They're a company that provides tools for YouTube ads and also some features for Facebook and Instagram ads, but their main focus is on YouTube. So there are three things that Veeroll does. The first is Veeroll allows you to do research on YouTube in terms of placement lists, in terms of channels and keywords. So what that means is if you're going to run an in-stream ad, you probably want to make sure you target the right videos. And one of the best ways to target the right videos is to create a list of 250 videos that are hyper related to your topic. So Veeroll allows you to do that, and you can't really do that with AdWords or the YouTube interface unless you have some sort of scraping tool. So that itself is a useful feature. So that's one part of it. Second part is Veeroll also allows you to create your own videos. It basically has, these video creation tools that you can use. The third part of it is obviously this training platform that, they have an 8-module training platform, which is pretty useful. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this review. So the first thing I'm going to cover is obviously their YouTube tools. This is honestly, I think, the most useful part of their platform. It's very, very useful. They're the first people in the market. They have lots of support. So there's definitely a lot of good stuff in this. So there are three things you can do. You can start searching for video placements, channel placements, or keywords. So a bit of explanation for those of you who haven't used YouTube ads. Usually in YouTube, there are two types of ads. There's discovery ads, which is usually, these are non-intrusive. These are either like the small banners on the videos, or these are on the search results. They show up in the search results. And there's in-stream ads. So the in-stream ads are the ads that show up before you watch a video. I'm sure you wanted to watch a music video and an ad comes up before it and you're like a little pissed off. Believe it or not, those ads work very, very well if you do them the right way. So what this allows you to do, their YouTube tool, is it allows you to search for video placements for whatever keyword you want. So let's say your keyword is how to make money. And what it will do is it will essentially give you these keyword phrases, and you can click on one of them and it will create a list of 240 videos that are hyper related to that keyword. So these are keywords, these are basically kind of like scraped from YouTube's own results. I'm not sure how exactly they do it, but I suspect it's like the first 240 videos that show up. So you can actually take a bunch of these and just bulk create them. It's so efficient. I absolutely love this part of it. So, you create a list and it takes maybe 4 or 5 seconds to create the list. It'll be done in a couple seconds. There we go. So we go to the list, and then we can actually get the links. And we can just copy these links into AdWords, into the placements. And your ad will now run before these videos, if these videos have ads enabled. So that's a very useful feature. You can also view these videos. And you can basically do stuff like, for example, you can remove videos less than a certain number of views. You can remove videos that are too old. You can remove videos that don't contain your keyword. So it's there's plenty of tools to help you kind of ensure quality control. Overall, it's just a very, very fast tool. So there's a couple other things as well. So the channel placements allow you to search for channels. So for example, let's say your search term is how to get 6-pack abs, and you'll get a bunch of channels that are very related. You can basically, you can filter them by subscribers, by views, by videos uploaded, by recent videos. So there's quite a few options. And the last option is keywords. So with the keywords, these are really useful because what you can do on YouTube is you can advertise on search results. So how you go into YouTube and you search for a certain search term like how to do Facebook ads or etc. And then sometimes you'll see an ad at the top, a sponsored ad. Those are basically discovery ads, in search ads. Right now they're disabled. I wish I could show you like an example. In fact, I will show you an example. Discovery ad example in search. Okay, the problem is, as I said, right now they are disabled. The reason they're disabled is because there was an ad boycott, and I think Google is doing the YouTube ads, and basically they only have in-stream and discovery ads that show up on videos themselves. They don't have the in-search discovery ads, so they don't have these. So this would be, what the keywords are really useful for, because you scrape a bunch of keywords and then you run your ads on them. And you can, that's obviously very useful. So that's the first major component. The second major component is they have these video ad creation tools, and they have a lot of templates. So for example, you can click on the YouTube portion. So they have it for Facebook and Instagram as well, which is useful. And they have all these video templates. So these are really useful if you're a beginner and you need some sort of kind of easy way to get into video creation. Basically you click on them and you can kind of see a preview. And these are pretty nice ads actually, considering they require so little effort to do. You just basically enter your text in and it will, kind of just put in like these kind of words that replace it. So, for example, you select that, you can choose music, or you can choose no music, select it, then you write your script. They even have suggested scripts. They also have a PDF guide on script writing, which I found to be useful. And yeah, you basically have like a nice short video with that. It's very easy to do. I personally don't use this because my clients usually have pretty good video creation processes. They have pretty good cameras. They're able to do it. Usually most of the clients I've worked with have been able to create high quality video. Even for myself, I prefer to do, videos, higher quality videos. If I was to do a video ad, you'd see me in front of the camera, talking, just because that builds more trust and credibility. So that's kind of my personal take on it, but I do think it's very useful if either you don't really have good camera equipment, if you're just getting into video advertising and you just want to test, you don't want to put like, spend 20 hours making a high quality video, or if you want to be anonymous, if you want to test a new market, if it's like some sort of low investment thing, I'd do it. From what I've heard, these actually perform pretty well, so I don't think there's anything wrong with using these. It's just for myself, I prefer kind of doing more higher end, video productions for my own ads that I do for my clients. Okay, so that's the second component. The third component is the training. So the training is actually, it's right over here. So they have an 8-module training course, and it covers, Facebook video ads, Instagram video ads, and YouTube video ads. Now the Facebook and Insta video ad stuff, it's stuff that it's basically, most marketers know about it. Unless you're an absolute beginner, those won't really help you. But the YouTube stuff is stuff that honestly, myself, and I've used YouTube for a while. I've spent like a couple $100,000 on it. I've, tried to scour pretty much every resource on YouTube. I learned a few good things from this. Me spending, this $97 to get this for a month because I needed to, use it. It's 100% worth it because of all the cool stuff I learned. So definitely get into Veeroll for at least a month, just for the education. If you're going to use their templates and their research tools, that's even better. So that's very solid. They also have a Facebook group, which I haven't had the chance to get inside because I think I used a different name on my, the email I used, etc. But I've heard that's pretty solid. So anyways, at this point, you're probably thinking, okay, Veeroll is pretty solid. I would say one kind of caveat. If you're not really, so if you have already gone through the training, or if you don't really need the training, and if you don't need to use the video templates, you don't need to create like video ads in here, Then for the actual YouTube tools stuff, it's I also suggest looking into Tubesift, because Tubesift is basically, it does kind of the same thing but better, because what they do is they just search for monetized ads. And what that means is they filter ads that only show up, that only have ads enabled on them. So basically that means if you add them on an AdWords campaign, ads will show up on them because they have ads enabled. Otherwise, with Veeroll, one downside is, you could have a list of 500 videos and half of them, they won't even they won't have ads enabled on them, which makes it kind of, which is kind of, it's not a big deal because honestly it doesn't cost you anything extra. It just means those videos don't get used. But if you're doing certain types of targeting, if you're doing channel research, like for example, let's say you're in the fitness industry and you want to just, see which of your competitors have ads enabled or not and advertise on them, something like Tubesift is really useful for that because you can see which videos have ads enabled and which ones don't. So that's why Tubesift is a great option. And the other thing about Tubesift is they're also a lot cheaper. If you Google like Tubesift exclusive offer, they have like a $47 a month. Veeroll is $97 a month, so it's pretty big savings. But the one thing I would say is if you need the education, if you need the video creation tool, which if you're a beginner, I'd honestly suggest starting there. Start with Veeroll. Veeroll also has a lot more hand holding. It's basically is a much more comprehensive tool. It's just that Tubesift for me just does those few things that I really need done really well. So, and it's cheaper as well. So that's why I personally like Tubesift. So in conclusion, choose Veeroll if you're a beginner, if you need that training, if you need to create video ads in there, and you just want, a company that's got great support, they're just solid, they've got a big community. I'm probably going to sign up with Veeroll again just to get access to their Facebook group. For now, I'm just going to stick with Tubesift for a few months just because I don't really want to spend too much. But yeah, and if you're just looking to just get placement lists, channel lists, keyword lists, etc., then just use Tubesift. It's cheaper. So that's basically my video review. If you have any questions, hit me up. If you are looking to get into YouTube advertising and you want an experienced YouTube advertiser, I'd be glad to give you a free consultation. Just, send me a message. And yeah, have a great day.